Hey everyone, ready to level up your security online? Today, we're going to dive into something you literally use every single day, your passwords. So let's get right into it.
Okay, just picture this for a second. Someone gets into your account. They're sending messages that sound like they're from you. They're messing with your game skins, maybe even locking you out of your own account completely. Yeah, not great, right? That's what we're here to prevent. We're going to learn how to slam that door shut on anyone trying to get in. So, first things first, think of every password you have as a digital key. It unlocks your online life. But, and this is a big but, not all keys are made the same. All right, so you've got passwords and passphrases. A password is, that secret code that proves you are who you say you are. Simple enough. But a passphrase, now that's a game changer. It's a bunch of random words strung together. The big secret here, because it's way longer, it's usually way, way stronger. So why do we even care about making them so strong? Well, it's because the internet, as awesome as it is, can sometimes be, leaky. And that has a direct impact on you. And that leakiness leads us to something called a data breach. All that means is that a website or an app you use gets hacked, and some of the private info it has on its users, like your email or your password, gets leaked out. And believe me, it can happen to anyone, even the biggest companies. Now, this is where it gets kind of wild. It's called the mosaic effect. Imagine a jigsaw puzzle. A data breach at one site might leak your username. Another breach somewhere else might leak your email. By themselves, they're just little pieces of info. But bad actors can take these little puzzle pieces from all over the internet and start piecing them together to build a really detailed picture of you. And this is so important. If you're using the same password for everything, that one leaked password from one data breach becomes like a master key. Suddenly, it doesn't just open one door, it opens all your doors. Your email, your games, your school account, everything. That's why reusing passwords is one of the biggest mistakes you can make. Okay, so you might be thinking, how do people even guess passwords anyway? It's actually not magic or some super genius movie stuff. It's pretty straightforward, and once you know how they do it, you'll know how to beat them. They've got a few tricks up their sleeve. First, a dictionary attack. That's just a program that tries millions of common words and easy passwords over and over. Then there's brute force, which is exactly what it sounds like. A computer just tries every single possible combination, super, super fast. And then there's social engineering. That's when someone snoops on your social media, finds your pet's name or your birthday, and, you get the idea. Okay, enough of the scary stuff. Let's get to the good part, how to fight back. Creating a super strong, basically uncrackable password is a lot like following a recipe. Let's cook one up. Here are the 4 essential ingredients. Number 1, length. Longer is always better. You want to aim for at least 12 characters. If you're making a passphrase, go even longer, like 16 or more. Number 2, mix it up. Use a good combo of uppercase letters, lowercase letters, numbers, and symbols. 3, no personal stuff. Seriously, don't use your name, your birthday, your pet's name, nothing someone could guess by looking at your profile. And number 4, this is the golden rule. A unique password for every single account. No exceptions. Let's look at this in action. See that first one? Ali 2002? Kind of weak, right? It's short, it's got personal info. The second one, Zero Soccer 2025, is getting better. It's got some swaps and symbols, but it's still pretty guessable. But now, look at the best one. Cloud Piano Zebra 17 Foil. It's super long, it's totally random, it tells a hacker absolutely nothing. That's what we're aiming for. Oh, and a really, really important heads up. When you're playing around with these ideas, please, please, please do not use or share your real passwords. Always use fake examples, just like the ones we're showing you. Okay, I know what you're thinking. How in the world am I supposed to remember all these crazy long, random passwords for every single site I use? That is a fantastic question. And the answer is, you don't. You use some pro tools to do it for you. First up is a password manager. It's basically a super secure digital vault for all your passwords. It's awesome for 2 reasons. 1, it can create these super strong random passwords for you automatically. And 2, it remembers every single one of them. All you have to do is remember one single strong password to get into the vault itself. And then we have your security superpower, multi-factor authentication, or just MFA. The best way to think about it is like a second lock on your door. So even if a bad guy somehow steals your password, your first key, they still can't get in because they don't have that second key. That second key is usually a code that gets sent to your phone. Turning this on is probably the single best thing you can do to protect your accounts.
All right, it's time for some myth busting. There's a lot of bad advice out there about passwords, so let's clear a few things up.
Myth number 1. I'm not that important. Nobody's going to target me. The fact is, it's not personal. Most of these attacks are just automated computer programs or bots that are trying to get into everybody's accounts. They're not looking for famous people. They're just looking for an unlocked door.
Okay, myth number 2. I have a great memory. I can remember all my passwords. You know what? Maybe you do, but our brains just aren't wired to remember dozens and dozens of totally random, complex passwords. It's just not what we're good at. That's what computers are for. Let a password manager do that hard work for you.
And the last myth for today, changing my password every week makes me super safe. Actually, not so much. When people change passwords that often, they tend to make tiny, predictable changes. Like changing the number at the end from a 3 to a 4. It's way, way safer to have a super strong, unique password and just stick with it.
Whew. We have covered a ton of stuff, so let's bring it all together with a simple checklist you can start using right now.
So here are your main takeaways. Number 1, unique passwords or passphrases for everything. Number 2, make them long and random with zero personal info. Number 3, turn on MFA, your second lock, wherever you possibly can. And finally, think about getting a password manager to make your life a whole lot easier. So if you only remember one thing from all this, make it this simple formula. A strong password plus a unique password plus MFA equals you being safe online. That's the winning combo. All right, time for your mission should you choose to accept it. Here's what I want you to do. First, come up with 3 strong example passwords. Remember, not your real ones. And make sure at least one of them is a passphrase. Second, be able to explain why they're so strong. And third, and this is the big one, go find 2 of your most important accounts and turn on MFA. You are officially in charge of your own online security. Now go on, level up.